time for the bell. How many options will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to blank. Hey!
Hey everyone, welcome to Power Hour Live. Today is Monday, December 8th. Hang on a second. There we go. Had to fix my audio. Today's Monday, December 8th. The S&P 500 is currently... What is the S&P doing? If I can get my watch list correct. Down 32.5. NASDAQ down 130. Russell is green. It's up 4 points. Dow's down 243. Gold's down about 0.5%. Silver down a little over 1. Notes and bonds down about 1/3%. 10-year yield up almost 1%. Oil down 2. Natural gas selling off after it's been shooting up. It's down over 7.5%. Soybeans, wheat, and corn all finished red. Euro and the pound are pretty flat. Bitcoin up about 1%. And the VIX is up about 9.5%, 16.87. We started grinding lower, had a couple little bounces, but pretty weak all day. As far as my trades for the day, VIX are doing well as we speak. No double stops, 11 tranches, and I've got 4 open. So if we can stay between about 25 and 45. Yeah, 25 and 45 would be ideal for some pins. Have a 1 DTE from Friday, the 3 DTE, which I transformed. Looks like it's going to hit minimum profit. And then the 1 DTE that I did today, I had a chance to transform it earlier, and I was waiting, and then just kept selling. So that one's a little bit green. I'll need a bounce to really book any decent profits there. I did 3 Elmos, 1 hit profit target. 1 I closed out early. In hindsight, a little too early because it probably would have hit profit target. And then I got stopped on 1, so a little bit red. I think I'm down like 500-ish on Elmos for the day. I've got my 6-7 put calendar, part of it on from Friday. I took off 20 lots, still have 16, up about 26% on those. There's my 1 DTE. And then my 3-4 that I put on this morning is a little bit red. I didn't really plan that one out very good because I let the bot fire, whereas had I been really thinking about it a little bit better, I would have paused my bot and manually entered because it ended up taking the 68.75 strike, which is the exact same one as my 6-7. So kind of doubled up there, whereas if I would have waited, I would have got a lower strike and it would probably be in the green, I would assume, but it wouldn't be very, very green. Just not a day for calendars to print. Day trading, small green. Just a little over $200. Had a losing trade this morning in AMD. Had a winner in Hood and a winner in Meta. I really just closed out Hood and Meta after a first profit target, after they sat there and chopped for a while. Wasn't getting much movement. So that's it for me today. Chad, how's your day?
Yeah, kind of the same theme as day trading this morning. It's just not able to get in a groove. So I had a red day this morning. Then I had put on a 1 DTE with the VIX being up at the open, and it needs about 10 points up. Still holding it. It went green when we got that initial nice push up about noon, but it could use some upside. One TLC trade, 20, 40, 60 and out. So that was great. Did not re-enter a TLC after that just due to thin premiums. Probably would have been fine though, but put on some other trades in my other account instead. So yeah, would just like to see a little bounce here for my one DTE.
A little bounce would be good. That would help my calendars. That would help my one DTE. As far as biggest movers today, Carvana is up 13%. New all-time highs in Carvana. Pushed up to almost $457 a share. I owned, in my investment club, we owned CarMax. That has not participated like Carvana. We picked the wrong horse on that one. A-Lab is up 9%. Celsius up 6%. Baidu's up 4%. Hood's up 3%. MU's up 3%. A lot of chip stocks are up. Cryptos are up. MSTR's up a couple percent. I posted in the directional chat, I am watching MSTR for a potential swing trade here. I have this long trend line here, but if we start pushing up with some momentum, I'll consider a long swing in MSTR. Lulu is down 4.5%. It's got earnings coming up this week. CoreWeave is down 4.2. Tesla has been weak. It's down 4. Netflix also been weak, down almost 4. Yeah, Carvana got added to the S&P over the weekend. That was the only real name I recognized. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, yeah, here it is. Stocks being added to the index: Carvana, Comfort Systems, which I don't even know anything about them, which is ticker FIX, and then CRH, whatever that is. CRH Public Limited, something or other. So those three got added. Oh, Fix is looks like a building company. Not sure if it's housing or what it is, but anyway. Those three got added, and then those got removed are LKQ, Solstice, SOLS, and Mohawk, MHK.
Order
Bix.
canceled.
Hang on a second. My Bix, let me pull that up. So here's my Here's my BIX by month. Yeah, October was the one I had that big win because of the longs that printed for me. That month would have been pretty close to break even without that trade. So still pretty green even without that. Articulate, I'm not sure I understand your question. I was talking about those are stocks that got added and removed to the S&P 500 index. There's nothing I'm doing. That's just the index. Not the Navigation Trading Index, the S&P 500. Not quite on the same level as the Navigation Index, but, you know. I was thinking about putting on a little Elmo here about 30 minutes ago when we started to kind of chop, but it's 5 wide. Just didn't feel like messing with it, so looks like it would be doing good at this point. We had 0 economic news reports today. Tomorrow we have showing ADP weekly employment change, but that's tentative. But then we do have JOLTS, both October and September data, 30 minutes after the market opens. Wednesday, employment cost index pre-market, and then FOMC in the afternoon. We'll be streaming live for FOMC. So instead of the normal power hour, we'll get started earlier at about 12:45 Central, about 15 minutes before the data comes out. Trump Daddy's still talking? What's he talking about?
He's just taking questions. I'm listening. He's talking about the economy.
Some kind of round table. Looks like.
Yeah, if you ever want to know, just ask Krish. Krish he's always listening to Daddy T.
Krish, what's Daddy T talking about? Let's see. I was going to check on earnings here. Forgot to post these this morning, but as far as earnings this week, nothing after the close today of interest. Nothing before the market opens tomorrow of interest. AZO used to be somewhat tradable, but pretty wide. Let me see. Oh, yeah, it doesn't even have weekly options. Yeah. Not really tradable. Tuesday, after the close, GameStop and Cracker Barrel with their old school logo with the old man by the barrel. Chewy before the open Wednesday. Oracle and Adobe after the bell Wednesday. AVGO, Lulu, and Costco after the bell Thursday. So Wednesday's FOMC. I'm not sure. I'll look at Oracle and Adobe Wednesday, and then Broadcom and Lulu and Costco Thursday. Bitcoin week early. It's just been kind of grinding sideways to a little bit higher. NVIDIA, they had the news came out about them being able to sell one of their chips to China. Had a monster spike, and then it just completely reversed. Classic sell the news scenario. I didn't short it, but I did. That was part of my thinking of why I got short Meta at the time I did. That was kind of happening at the same time this little trend line was breaking. Chip stocks have been all over the place, just swinging up and down. My one losing day trade today was an AMD when it started off really strong, then it flushed down through lows of day, popped back up to pre-market highs, and I was looking for an extension back up towards highs of days. Didn't happen, so I got out, just cut it for a small loss. It looks like this was the one I wanted right there. Same idea, just a little bit later. It gave it all back as well, though. No, I will be closing all my 6, 7, and 3, 4 by end of day. It's just it's just hanging out on the lower end of the range, so I don't want to get stuck if we have a big gap down.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and close my one DTE. Just doesn't look like we're going to get the push up.
I'm just going to let my bot close mine. If we get a flush, I'll be red. If we get a bounce, I'll be green. Looked at this last week. I think it was at about 87%. Now it's at 89. 89% chance of a quarter point rate cut. Which is a little bit lower than normal for this point right before a Fed meeting. Usually it tends to be 95, 97% probability of one way or another. S&P dipping, NASDAQ dipping. Got about 24 and a half minutes till the bell. dip trying to get bought up. Yeah, I'll be looking at Mr. Mahomes. And I don't want to hear any comments about the Chiefs and their playoff prospects, Noel.
It was a great run.
Just keep those thoughts to yourself.
All good things come to an end sometime.
Yeah, man, we had so many drops. We've had a lot of drops all year.
Yeah,
receivers need to catch the balls when it needs to happen.
You get paid millions of dollars to catch the ball, and just not much Mahomes can do, and guys just drop a perfect pass. Wow.
Did you guys see the shout out to right after halftime to the Platte County back-to-back state champions during the game?
Yep.
Mike Tirico.
I watched that game. Oh, and by the way, that fumble in overtime that they overturned was a fumble.
Was it? I didn't see. I was at the game. They didn't have replay.
I was watching it. I screenshotted it. Yeah, it was. I have a screenshot picture of it with the balls out and his knees weren't down. I mean, it's a moot point because Platte ended up winning, but that would have sucked if they would have lost. Did they ever say what happened to Rocco?
Yeah, he hurt his ankle.
Was his ankle?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it wasn't too bad. He couldn't run very good, but
yeah, I guess he decommitted from James Madison, and he's going to Central Florida now.
Yeah, him and Brooks.
Oh, is Brooks going there too?
Yeah, Brooks is committed there too. Old Scott Frost, former Husker.
Is that where he's at now?
Yeah, he's the head coach.
Yeah.
And what's funny is Jeff Marriott played for Missouri in the 1997 game where Frost beat him in overtime.
Oh, okay.
Jeff was a D lineman. Small world.
Got about 10 minutes till MOC.
Yeah, let's see what these things are trading for. $1.35.
Yeah, Elmos or Awugas probably be paying good here. I'm going to go ahead and close out my calendars. Calendars are closed. Getting a little bounce here. Just closed them, Dark Avenger. Generally speaking, for December, well, you're really asking me to think ahead here. Yeah, if I don't post a new plan, then nothing has changed from the previous month. So just continuing to do them Fridays and Mondays. But I thought you were talking about more like related to like Christmas. Yeah, so the week before Christmas, because that's on a Thursday, I wouldn't do a 6-7 or a 3-4 the week of Christmas. So that would be the only difference, I guess. I don't believe in Santa Claus, Krish. Why would I do that? You still believe in Santa? No, I don't play that game. SPX sitting at 68.37. Four minutes till MOC. The 40 fly is trading for around $1.40. Turn on my financial juice. We're right in between strikes. If we can get a push up closer to 40, that would help. Yeah, CML. Keep, I know it's a lot, but just keep on keeping on. One bite at a time. I would really try to focus on just one or two things to start. as opposed to trying to learn it all right off the bat. I'd like to scalp a Mahomes here.
Not looking like it's going to happen.
I'm going to put it in order here on the 40s.
Yeah, I got an order on the 40s and 35s.
What are the 35s trading for?
They are $1.40. I got an order at $1.60.
Yeah, I'll try to get on 35s here before MOC. Also at $1.60, but I'm going to get in regardless here. Got about 1 minute.
One minute to go now to get the market on close imbalance data.
How about $1.50? Filled at $1.45 on the 35s.
Ten seconds. Market on close imbalance. S&P 500 buy side 539 million, Nasdaq 100 buy side 795 million, Dow 30 buy side 103 million, and Mag 7 buy side 440 million.
Small buy side. Little bounce. I've got my profit take at 90 cents for a scalp.
Yeah, I never got filled at $1.50. Bummer.
Need a little push above 40 here.
Yeah, I'm working at $2.40 now.
Order filled.
Up to 39.
I got filled at $1.60. See if I can scalp here.
On the 40.
Yeah.
Just hanging around 39.
Yeah, like
Got my order at 90 cents. Looks like it's still trading at about $1.40. Pretty close to where I got in.
Like to see it come down to 35 here.
$40 fly, getting close to $2 now, at $1.85 or so. Ticked 40, coming back down a little bit.
Yeah, been weak all day. Let's come on down below 35.
Banks are bouncing. Chips are bouncing. Ooh, MU. Big bounce in MU. ARM. TSM. SPX down to 35. Oh, got filled on my 1 DTE. Small winner on the 1 DTE. Need a move. Back down to 35. Good for you, not so good for me.
Oh, you're on 35s, aren't you?
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
I'll take 30. That'd be good for everybody.
Thought you were on the 40s.
Well, I don't really like to hold these till the bell when I get in at $1.45. Got a pretty tiny MOC number. Got 3 minutes to go.
Fitch Ratings says US banks with significant cryptocurrency exposure face growing risks.
Back up to 38. $39. Another little push up. Get my scalp hit. A little over 2 minutes. Just need a little quick punch above 40. Little over 1 minute to go. Filled at 90 cents for the scalp.
And not looking good for me. It's got to get...
Just a couple more points. Got 30 seconds.
Yes. Get going. Get going.
44. Close to 40. There's 45.
There's my scalp.
filled.
I scalped 60 cents.
Order
Half,
filled.
close to half. Rest is going to be max profit, baby.
Nice. Nice little bounce.
Look at that.
Order cancelled.
Oh, beautiful
Order
Mahomes.
cancelled.
Thank you.
68.46.55.
Both were winners. 35s and 40s.
Nice. Nice. All right, all. That is a wrap. Let's see. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Tuesday the 9th. Chad will be streaming live in the morning for day trading. We'll be back for Power Hour. Everybody have a good night. Talk to you soon. Cheers.